Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back to bring out some more Goddess of Victory DK content. Today, we're going to be doing something simple. We're just going to be going over the Red Hood speculations that I made like a week ago that I've been putting off because, every single time I thought about uploading it, I was just like, nah, let's upload something else. We're going to be looking over the speculations and basically looking at what she probably is based off of, the stuff that we've seen so far of the promotion art and also of her character. And we're also going to be going over what I want her to be. Like I said, I made this video a week ago when Akiri first dropped. I'm like, we got 2 weeks until Red Hood. Probably a good idea to make this video. And now that it's been a week, I'm like, the deadline is quickly approaching. I believe Red Hood should be here the day after Kiri's thing ends. So I'm like, it's probably best that I, upload this video before it just becomes completely irrelevant and I have to delete it. So I was looking over the stuff and I'm like, this intro is awful. So I decided to remake the intro. So yeah, I will be posting this video about a recording I made a week ago over over the Red Hood speculations. As you can see, Union Raid just dropped tonight, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it now or in the morning. Probably in the morning. I mean, I want to do it now, but I have school in a few hours, and I'm still up. So it's probably a best idea for me. Probably the best idea for me to save it for later. That being said, I don't want to drag this out too long. If you guys like the video, uh, subscribe, comment, or a like would be very much appreciated. If not, then I appreciate y'all just coming and watching the video. All right, I will see y'all later. Peace. All right. First we're gonna talk about the banner schedule. This is what leakers are saying is going to be the actual schedule, and it should be the way that it follows. So please don't summon on Kiri. The Annie is right there, and right here, right after the Annie, we may get a 2 week banner, but it's either right after the Annie or in this second slot. Right after a 2 week break, we'll get Christmas because the Christmas units, I believe, were on either the 8th or the 14th of December, or of December. So they were, really, really recent. Like as soon as December hit, like a few days later, we got the Christmas update. I, you know, I tumbled over my words there for a second. Just ignore it. And then right after Christmas, there should be no break, and then you should get another Pilgrim. So somewhere within here, we should be getting one Pilgrim, two Limiteds, and another Pilgrim. And if you missed the Christmas units, from the last Christmas event, you have four, four Christmases, four Christmas units potentially to summon for, which I do pity you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, but yeah. With that being said, don't summon on this banner. All right, going into this is what a lot of people are speculating. A lot of people are saying that Scarlet's sister is already dead by the time that the Goddess Squad is formed. But there's no way that that's Scarlet. Like, that looks nothing like Scarlet. It probably is. Because, I don't remember Scarlet's sister ever being dead before the Goddess Squad was even formed. But if that's true, then that's probably Scarlet. I remember Scarlet talking about how her sister fell in battle. I do remember that. I don't remember it being before the Goddess Squad was formed, though. So, if that's true, then that is Scarlet. But I'm not sure. I'm I was always under the impression that Scarlet's sister was a member of the Goddess Squad, and she just fell in battle. And yeah, Dorothy, yada yada. But the two most prominent units in this promotional art are Red Hood and Lily Wise slash Lilith. Her friends call her Lilith, and all of her bosses called her Lily Wise. I just
alternate between the two names. I kind of like Lilywise more, but the fact that Lilith is the more friendly version, it makes me want to call her Lilith. But, it is what it is. Like that's irrelevant. But yeah, we're talking about Red Hood. A lot of see, I look at Red Hood and I think attacker, but a lot of people are pointing out this thing right here. Hold up, let me zoom in. This is a shield, so she could be a defender. I didn't even think about that because I didn't notice it. But they're 1000% right. This is a shield, and it could be that she's a defender. And then we got a young Snow White, which is kind of weird to me. Nikke shouldn't age, so so it's weird. But then someone pointed out that the current Snow White has been modified with rapture parts, and she's been doing that for years. Like that's probably why she looks different. I'm like, that's probably true. That's not true at all. Because in Overzone, she looked the same as how she does now. So I'm not sure why she looks younger here, but that's obviously Snow White. Yeah, the responsibility there. But yeah, a lot of people noted that Lilywise or Lilith was the second most prominent unit in the PA. I was gonna yeah, I was gonna shorten a promotional art, and then I'm like, I don't think that PA is right. But it is what it is. But yeah, and they're thinking that she's gonna be the second banner. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so a lot of people are thinking that Red Hood is gonna be a defense. Now going, further into that, ignore that. What I want to see. Oh wow, that was laggy as heck. Computer's dying, man. Did I turn off the ad blocker? I shouldn't have. I'll check later. I think I must have turned off the ad blocker. But yeah, what I'm looking for is a defender that scales off of HP, so that Kiri, gets another unit and that can be useful for him. But also, I kind of want her to be like a hybrid, to where she scales off of HP, and then some of her skills also scale off of attack. Because we just don't have enough HP scalers right now, so she'll be pretty useless until we get more. Well, not like useless, but she won't be, insane until we get more. So I'm hoping that she's like a hybrid, and that some of her skills skill off of attack, and some of her skills skill off of HP. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, whenever I stutter like that, it's because I'm talking too fast, and I just trip over my words. My mind is wanting to push these things out as fast as possible, and my tongue just can't keep up. Goodness gracious! And going into it further, what I want to see in her kit is something like a hybrid between 2Bs and Noah's. An HP scaler that can also mitigate damage, and can, like, on top of the mitigating damage, being able to negate some damage as well. And adding in some support might not be bad. So I'm looking for an HP scaling ability. I want a taunt ability. This is if she's a defender. And then I want some way to, negate damage, like invincibility. That's what I'm hoping for. That would probably be broken, but see, I am not an advocator for broken units. I am actually an advocator for everything should be fair. I hate power creep, but there's one exception. I think that every single anniversary that a game has, they should release a unit that completely shifts up the meta. That is the one time I think that, and making a completely meta defining unit is fine, is during the anniversary. So I'm hoping that we get something crazy. And if she's not a defender, I'm hoping that she'll be a supporter. I do not want her to be an attacker. We have way too many program attackers. If she is going to be a supporter, she'll probably be more like Dorothy, an offensive attacking supporter that supports her team and does a lot of damage. I mean, I can't imagine Red Hood not dealing a butt ton of damage. I mean, whenever I look at her, you know, design and her huge gun, I'm just thinking this character is going to destroy. So so if she doesn't do damage, I will be very, very disappointed. But yeah, if she's not a defender, I'm looking for a supporter, one that lowers a CDR, because a CDR is like the most important thing for a defender. Heals would be cool, but they're not necessary. Offensive support, ideally defensive support as well. And also, I would love to see a debuff. You're like, that's crazy. That's like completely meta. And I'm like, yeah, I want a unit that's completely meta. Like Exia's defense break combined with Dorothy's damage, combined with Dala's CDR. There's 5 things that I think every team needs. That's damage, CDR, cooldown reduction, um, a tank of some sort, a heal of some sort, and an offensive support of some sort. If you if you can cover all 5 of those things, then your team will be very good. Ideally, I want a Red Hood to cover 3 of those things: CDR, damage support, and and the damage dealing. You know, we could add on a little bit of debuffing. You know, if you're feeling a little frisky, but that's I could give or take the debuffs, but if she's a supporter, I want those two. If she's an attacker, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't want her to be an attacker. How many program? We have like 6 program attackers, don't we? I don't want any more. Yeah, please, please don't, please don't. And then you go. We have 1 defender and 2 supporters, and nah, I don't want another attacker, please. But yes, that's that's my Red Hood breakdown. I'm looking forward to her being a defender. I have a bunch of Pilgrim Defender gear just sitting there because I can't use it because I already have my Noah Overload gear. Or a supporter. I mean, I would take it. It's not something I'm actively looking for, but I would take it. I'm leaning towards her being a defender now that, I've noticed this. Like someone I pointed this out. I'm leaning towards her being a defender, and I'm all for that. But yeah, that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.